Hello, Malcolm here with my 198th Booktube video. Long time no see, but after nearly a year of unemployment I finally got myself a job and I'm not finding time to film and edit. Hard to find these days. So I'm doing a few videos back to back covering what I've read from August to September. So starting off with August's Book of the Month, The Book of Elsewhere by Keanu Reeves and China Mieville. That's how you say it. And this ties into Keanu Reeves' Berserker comic series, which I haven't read or know anything about really. But I had to read this because A, it's Keanu Reeves for goodness sakes, and B, sprayed edges and illustrated inside covers. Everyone needs to be a bit more Keanu. This is about the main character whose name is B, or Anut, or whatever else, who is an immortal. He has amazing regenerative abilities, and if his body suffers too much damage, it will literally turn into a cocoon for a period of time, and then out will hatch a fresh, healthy body, complete with all the memories from before. And more or less that is what the book is about. Now I really wanted to like this one, but I must confess finding it very difficult to actually get into. Now I don't know if that's because I hadn't read any of the Berserker comics, or if it was China's writing style. I think Keanu had the ideas and the story, but China turned it into something readable. Although, like I said, I did find it, getting into it, at least the first half to maybe even 2/3, quite hard going. I don't think it helped that there wasn't much in the way of a plot. Things happened, but they seemed disjointed and, okay, why? You get very quickly that the guy is an immortal, and as the lore unfolds about how it works and all the rest of it, I picked that up pretty quickly, but I don't know, I think as an introduction to this universe, it wasn't great for me. And I think he got a little bit too hung up on the whole being immortal and what does it mean to die or not to be able to die, which, although it is an interesting concept, has been done countless times before. Highlander's done it. But every story where an immortal pops up, you think, oh, we can't trust them because they have very different agendas to what's going on. But effectively, Anut wants to be able to die. He doesn't want to die, he just would like it to be an option at some point in, not the near future, but he wants it to be a possibility rather than knowing he's just going to continue his existence as this thing. And the story jumps from the narrative of B's experiences and what's going on. There is a thing going on, to accounts from various people through his past. I don't know who's giving the accounts or whether these are discovered journals that are written down, or who's reading these discovered journals. But anyway, there's various people he's met throughout his history from birth all the way through up until present day. And so you get a lot of backstory about the character, about how he's feared or admired or worshipped. And it's full of sort of many adventures as he plods through history. So it's quite disjointed in that, because you're trying to work out what's going on in the present, and then we keep jumping back to the past. But we do find out more about the character and the mythology in the Berserker universe. But I'd say about 2/3 of the way through, the story does pick up, and I really enjoyed it from then on in. I didn't feel quite such a grueling slog. I said I wanted to like this one, so there was a bit of bias. I think had I just picked it up on the off chance, I might have DNF'd it. It's Keanu. Had to give Keanu a chance. I'm glad I did. So yeah, I would recommend it, but I would recommend it with the proviso that you stick. But I would say that you do need to stick with it. It's not just you that are struggling, and I have looked online, and yeah, it does seem to be a common issue that people have getting into it, getting through that first chunk, as it were. And I don't know if having read the comics would have made it easier or not. The violence is very visceral, lots of body parts and gore, so be wary of that, if that's the thing that you need to be wary of. And in the end, yep, I enjoyed it. I would say it's worth buying. It's always worth supporting Keanu Reeves, and it looks pretty. Oh, and I also liked how the title of the story, The Book of Elsewhere, comes into play. That comes in towards the end as well, and you think, that's why it's called The Book of Elsewhere. I now understand. So that was a nice little revelation. So, have you read The Book of Elsewhere? Have you read the Berserker series? Would you recommend either of them? Comments below, please. But as usual, if you have nothing nice to say, please keep it to yourself. Thank you, and until next time, see you later.